When you're building a Power App, one of the first things you have to decide is, are you building a Canvas app or a model-driven app? In this short video, we're going to talk about what the high-level differences are between these two apps to hopefully guide you in the right type of app that you're going to build. So first up, what is a Canvas app? A Canvas app starts with a blank screen, a blank canvas. See the naming there? You design your app visually by adding many different components. You can make a Canvas app look and feel like whatever you want. After you've completed design of the app, then you're going to add your data after that. And your database, it can be SharePoint, it can be Excel, it could be SQL, it could be from Teams, anything else. Now, contrastly, we have a model-driven app. This one is database first, and the database is exclusively Dataverse. So you'll build your data model and your data structure on Dataverse, and then you build your app on top of that by overlaying your no-code, low-code platform components. So let's take it a step further and look at this. This is a high-level feature comparison of Canvas apps and model-driven apps. Designability. Your Canvas apps, the world is your oyster. You can design it however you want. You can use custom design controls and components. Model-driven apps, on the other hand, are limited to certain configuration controls within Dataverse, within Power Apps. Database, this is another one where there's a big differentiator. In a Canvas app, like we said, there are many possibilities using Power Automate connectors. You can have a lot of different types of databases. And model-driven apps, it must be Dataverse. You don't have another option. Skill set required. On the Canvas app side, it might require a little bit more technological knowledge. Complex apps may take a little bit longer for you to build, deploy, and create. On the other hand, model-driven app is done by a citizen developer. You need very little technical skill to be able to create them, and they're very quick to create. Responsive design. Your Canvas apps will only be responsive if you build them that way. Contrastly, model-driven apps are all automatically responsive. So everything you build will already have responsive design. Same on the accessibility side. Accessibility has to be built into Canvas apps, and accessibility features are built in out of the box natively on model-driven apps. So let's talk about examples too. Here's an example of a Canvas app. So the top screenshot here is showing you what it looks like to build something. This is the help desk. There's a couple apps that are available on docs.microsoft.com as templates for you to get started, and this is a screenshot of the help desk app. There's also expense report app and training app, and any app that you're building from Microsoft Teams will be a Canvas app. And finally, we're going to wrap up our quick little session today on examples of model-driven apps. These are built at make.powerapps.com. The screenshot is at the top showing you kind of what it looks like on the asset checkout side. And on the bottom is an example of fundraising donors. Again, these are available at docs.microsoft.com. They're sample model-driven app templates that you can create. Their asset checkout, innovation challenge, and fundraiser. And another common example of model-driven apps is Dynamics 365, which is the Microsoft CRM platform. So I hope that this video is helpful if you're looking to understand at a high level what the differences are between model-driven apps and Canvas apps. And here's our high-level feature comparison again, and hopefully now it's a little more clear on the type of app that you need to build.